First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakodash, Dawadi Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, for allowing me to do another video through the Spirit. Dawadi Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, for giving us His truth as worms. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and salutation and blessings to the hopeful elect. And this is going to be a quick video when they shall hate the whore. And you see that in these, in the news with, Mr. Emperor Donald T. Trump, trying to go after Greenland. And something Elder Malcolm said in a live stream, even if they don't do it, you still have a bad report now, because you're getting, there's been nations sent to back, there's been European nations sent over to Greenland to back them, just in case the U.S. goes through with trying to take Greenland. So these things are getting hot, and you see how the whore is gonna make itself hated by everybody, by its own allies, by even more by its enemies. The whore and the tiny tops, the least of the flock shall draw them out. You see how it's gonna lead up to the hatred being, the hatred being towards the whore. So I'm gonna get this clip, get the clip, and it just shows that these nations aren't with y'all like that no more. It is a clip from somebody in, I think, Denmark, either Denmark or Greenland, and they don't care about that 100,000 or what you can do for them. They want their homeland, just like anybody. They want their homeland. They want to continue to stay sovereign in their land. And this is the beast coming, the devil coming down with great wrath, because he knows he has a short time. They're moving forward with their agenda, and everybody, all these nations, as the biblical prophecy goes into, which we're going to grab, they're going to eventually hate this place because of all the evil that is stirring up around the planet Earth. So let's let it play.
Don't really value cash and Kardashian lips and fake boobs and stuff like that very highly. Actually, you cannot even own land in Greenland. You can get an allotment for your house, and then you own the house on top of the land. But Greenlanders don't believe in the land is for one person, is for everyone. And so is the seas, like the riches that we have there. So it's a big miscalculation that he thinks that Greenlanders would be incited by cash or something like that. We're not. And even if you were to say like $100,000 per person or something like that, we wouldn't give up free healthcare. We wouldn't give up free education. We wouldn't give up being a part of Europe. We wouldn't give up on our sovereignty eventually. We don't really value...
fair use, fair use. You see the woman on the screen. She's speaking what she means. She means that. And she's not the only one that has that sentiment. These nations aren't for this bitch no more, man. And to make a statement so boldly as Trump made it, it just shows their pride, man. That these devils are on a rampage of pride, especially here in the U.S. And it's all prophecy, and it's going to be their downfall, man. Everyone is going to hate this place at the end of the day. The scriptures say it. The scriptures say it. You already know. I couldn't know. I'm going to get Obadiah 1. Obadiah 1. And we'll start at, we'll bounce around. It's Obadiah 1. Actually, let's start at, start at 1. This is Obadiah 1 and verse 1. It says, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh, and a ambassador is sent among the heathens. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. And all these nations are going to rise up against Babylon the Great. Their allies, they're the ones that are enemies now. They're going to be against this horde. And this bitch will be burned with fire. You best believe 100% this place will be completely burned with fire. And that's thus saith the Bible, thus says Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. It says, behold, I have made thee small among the nations, among the heathens, thou art greatly despised. And through Big T, Mr. Donald J. Trump, he is creating America to be despised, and American population to be despised by the planet Earth, man. That's why these nations are already on the other side of the world call America what? The Great Satan. You niggas are the demons of the earth. And all these nations are going to go to war with you. There will be war. World War III is really already started. It's been started for a while, but it's only going to increase. It's going to become that world's war. These nations are ready for battle, man. It says, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that says in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? And that's how Trump feels. He's back in that old US of A, America. Nobody can take us. An army of one. We're the strongest of the strong. Nobody can take us. But hey, like the scriptures say in Isaiah 14, it says, has thou become as weak as we? This is in an AMP. This is Revelation 13 and verse 4. It says, they fell down and worshiped the dragon because he gave his authority to the beast. They also worshiped the beast, saying, who is like as great as the beast, and who is able to wage war against him? Yeah, and that's how America was for a time. And they are still strong, but all these nations, and you can be as strong as you want. You can be the strongest nigga on the block as much as you want. But when it's 20 against 1, this ain't it, man, bro. When it's 20 against 1, it don't care if you got a black belt in karate. I don't care if you got a black belt in jiu-jitsu. I don't care if you have a black belt in judo. I don't care if you have a black belt in sambo, a coral belt in jiu-jitsu, whatever it is. You're not fighting 20 dudes. I'll say 2 against 20. You're not winning that fight. That's what it is right now. Israel and the U.S. The tiny tops in the U.S. and it's only that divide between their allies, that divide between their enemies, and the joining together of their enemies is only going to increase, and is going to lead to an all-out war, and is going to be resolved with this place being burned with fire. Thus says Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Actually, let's get that Isaiah 14, because that was back then. It said, because you made fire come down from heaven. You were the first nation on this planet who was able to create that atom bomb, to split the atom and create such a destruction of that magnitude. But everybody has that now. It says, Isaiah 14 and verse 11 says, thy pomp is brought down to the grave. It says that the noise of thy vials and the worm is spread under thee. Corrosion, corruption. This place is decaying on all sides. On all fucking sides. It says, and the worm covers thee. The worm is what? It's that decay. It's like maggots. You're covered in maggots. There's nothing you can do about it. You're covered up in maggots, head and toe. You're through. Verse 12, how art thou cut down from how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations. How? Through that missile. It says, for thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into the heavens, which they did, 1969. They didn't land on the moon, but they did have I believe the Apollo 13 or Apollo 11 go up in space. They're satellites. It says, I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh. I will sit, Salaki, I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the side of the north. Where are we? North America. It says, I will ascend above the height of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. And this is how this man feels. This is his pomp. This is his pride. He thinks he is God. These people, some of these Americans really think Trump was sent from God himself. It says, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the side of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble and did shake kingdoms? That's how you know it's speaking about a man. It says that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of the prisoner. Who's the prisoner? The nation of Israel. He kept us in bondage. But what? This man is about to be brought down to the ground and made to nothing. And you see that spirit growing in the planet Earth. That hate for this place, Babylon the Great, the whore, is increasing on a daily basis. Through its citizens, through internationally, through worldwide. I mean, in one word, globally. This place is being greatly despised. And these nations are ready to make war with this bitch because they're ready that the drums of war are going off, man. You know how before in the ancient world they'll have the drums, they have, flutes. The battle trumpets are sounding, man. And these nations, and even this place, is ready to make war. And if you can't feel war is in the air, you're in the wrong fucking spirit, man. The war is approaching. War is here. But that war is going to get intensified even more. Just wait till these civilians really start bearing guns, man. Start really fighting against, this whole ICE situation. And when these military troops get set up, man, this shit is about to go the fuck off, man. We're here. And we're going to see how this year plays out, man. But this is getting hot very fast. Now, I was going to get more in Obadiah, but it's all right. I think the point was made. Because that Obadiah goes into the Confederates, even they that are Confederate of the. Actually, I'll get it because that was the main topic. Jump into verse 7. It says, all the men. Actually, I'll start at 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are thy hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Yeah, and you clearly see there's none understanding in our the so-called president. And he's gonna implement martial law. Because if he doesn't, like the elders and brothers are going into in Chicago, they have to, because this is what's keeping him from being impeached. Because these people aren't with what Mr. Emperor is doing. They're not for it. A lot of people are not for how he's moving. So it's starting a civil war, and really that's what they want. And he's gonna bring in the military. Thus says the Bible, man. This dude, man. I can see this guy really being the guy to set all of this off, man. And beautiful. Beautiful. All praise be to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, because this means we get the fuck out of this place, man. These things must happen. All of it, all the evil, all the terror, all the fear. This shit must happen, man. Because when this happens, these are the building blocks of the kingdom, man. As this bitch falls, our kingdom arises. So be prepared, man. Say pray, trust in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and have faith above all else. So with that, all praise be to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakakodasha. With that, shalom.